Welcome to Russell's Web Variety Channel. How's everybody doing today? And welcome to our monthly review topic. So I've been getting some sleep today, and this is pretty good. So what I've been thinking is I've been looking at my analytics for this month, right? So what I've been thinking is our streams really don't generate the views, right? And regular videos don't generate the views. But when I do my YouTube shorts, what I notice is it generates a lot of views, which is really good because if you look at the last 6 months on my YouTube, right? And if you go to the shorts, February we did 24,607 views. March we did 25,525. April we did 42,245. May we did 42,683. June we did 64,639. July so far for this month we did 119,931 views. So from February to July, every month we went up in views on shorts, okay? Now if you want to look at, that's including videos and live streams, if you want to add all that in, because that's how they add it up. Then if you want to look at subscribers, from February we had 26 subscribers gaining this channel. March we had 12, right? April we had 59. May we had 56. June we had 73, and this month we have 112. So we must be doing something right. The last 6 months between the views and subscribers. Ever since I'm kind of cracking the code. I don't know if there's really a code to crack about, but between the short videos I do, live streams, and I really don't do regular videos anymore because I feel like it's a waste of time. I feel like I feel like short videos is good because I'm always on the go, and a lot of people don't live in New York, so they see like a glimpse of like where I'm going or what I'm going to be eating, or like the question of the day is a great thing because, as you know, I'm wearing a Billy Joe shirt, right? Next July is going to be his 150th show at the Garden, and it's going to be actually a star-studded show and stuff. My question is, if you had a choice between going to a sport event and going to a last concert of an artist you like, what would you choose and why? I know with me, if it was the last concert ever for that person, and this sporting events don't go away anytime soon, I would go to that last concert of that person because they're just never gonna they never might not sing again. Like Billy Joe, if you ever never seen one of his shows, it's just fantastic. So I think, I seriously think I'm cracking the code. Because, as you know, we're on our we're on a pace to hit 5,000 subscribers this year. And like more and more I do shorts, and the more and more I active with this channel, the more and more this channel is going to grow. I feel like even if you look at my watch time, right? If you go to my watch, revenue wise, we're doing not bad. You know, we might not get the channel members or the super chats, but being a variety channel is different than being a non-variety channel. Variety channels, we're on like we're doing this 7 days a week, so you gotta realize a variety channel, it's a little bit harder than a non-variety channel, because a variety channel you're just doing so much more. So if you want to look at watch time, but February we had 1,622.5. March we had 1,404.3. April we went a little bit down to 807.5. May we went back up to 1,040.80. June we at 958, and July we at 1,532.20. So as I'm saying, July's probably been my best month the last couple of years. I don't know if it's because it's summertime. I don't know if it's because everybody's out of school, everybody's on vacation. I just don't know. Like, pretty much, I feel like the way.
You know what I mean? Just to see that.
Oh my god, what is that? That's a sneaker thing. I feel like the way I'm growing this channel is, I think that is the proper way to do it. Proper way to grow a channel. I mean, there's no right or wrong ways to how to grow a channel, but gambling wise, just not gonna last that long in the game. Not with these bigger channels around. It's just not. You're not gonna last that long in the game that what we call YouTube. You know, like it's hard. It's hard to like figure out stuff sometimes. Like everything is always changing. But what I realize is once you do a short video, right? And you keep reusing the words, you're not reusing the content, but you're reusing your words. And once it's your own content, you could reuse it. If it's somebody else's content, you can't reuse it. So I don't know if there's a code to this, but what I've been seeing the last 6 months is I'm figuring stuff out. I might not get 100 plus people in my chat, but the channel is growing. The channel is growing, and I'm happy with it. This channel was never meant to be a big channel in the first place. But we have had a good month. We did a casino 3 times. We did Yonkers with Pizza Barn 1 week. We did Atlantic City with Borgata, Oceans, and Hard Rock another week. We did Bally's and Oceans another week. That's 3 casino trips. We went 1 for 2, and we're minus for the month, but it could be a lot worse. We're actually minus. Let's see. If you want to be realistic, we're really a minus 320 for the month because we had 1 winning stream. The 500 that we lost at the beginning of the month, that was for May. So you can't really include that in a sense because that money was left over from May. But if you want to like be realistic about this month, our last casino trip we lost 460. Before that, we were plus 140. So altogether, we were minus actually 320 for the month, which is not bad at all, considering we did two Friday live streams, which I hate doing Fridays because you literally can't get any machines. Fridays and Saturdays is the worst day to go to the casino for me. Period. Because I can't get any machines I want, and it just seems like it's harder to hit bonuses. I do like what the big payback does. He changes his bets. He doesn't stay on the same bet for the whole $100. You know. But it is what it is. I actually met the big payback. And we love slots. And a whole other bunch of other slot channels last year. Look at this, look at that. That's going to be on a t-shirt. Even though that's not our saying, it could be on a t-shirt. Hey, lucky lady slots. Yeah, so this month I don't think we played a single. I mean, we played Dragon League once this whole month. That was at the beginning of the month. I had one bonus on Buffalo Link. We played Mighty Cast twice. A lot of the new games just did not hit this month. Yeah, it was fun meeting those challenges. You know, it was fun. Even though I cannot go back to G2E because of my stupidity, not because of anybody else. It was fun meeting them. You know, and meeting like the Casino Brothers and meeting Elvis Corvette, Elvis with the Corvette, Elvis Enterprises with the dog. Yeah, I like walking. At my job, I'm always on my feet. So when I get home, like when I get home, it's like, my feet are kicking. You know, when you get home from like working a lot, first thing I do, well, I get breakfast, get something to eat. And then, well, this is not wine and dine tonight, but we're going to have a White Claw anyhow. We're going to have a White Claw. And we have some Coca-Cola. Let me tell you something. Working at, like, say, the garden, it's one of the best jobs I ever had in my life. I never have to worry about food. I definitely never have to worry about drinks. I do like one of the dirtiest jobs there. I'm the building trash guy. And one day, we are gonna light these fuckers up. We're gonna light up fireworks. One of these days, we're gonna light the sparklers up. All these fireworks. This is cool. Look at this. This would be cool to light up. But did I pull those out of the trash? No. What happened was there was a guy moving out of the apartment building I worked in, right? There was a guy moving out. There was a guy. There was a guy that moved out of the apartment building I was working in, and he left it in the box. Like, anytime somebody moves out of the apartment building I work in, it's free dibs. Like, people buy so much junk. Like if you see behind me, all these Funko Pops, all these movies, all these DVDs, right? There's one thing I don't buy that much anymore. I don't buy DVDs because I watch all this stuff on my phone. Funko Pops, I really want to start, getting just the movie ones and the TV show ones. Maybe like $100 a month worth of Funko Pops. Because tell you the truth, I like looking at them. I don't like playing with them because they're not considered toys to me. But I like looking at them. Yeah, Barbie was good. I saw Oppenheimer was very good. Emily Blunt in that movie, I'm telling you. To have a scene where you're just completely nude. I don't know if that was her or her stunt double. You gotta be comfortable in front of the camera to just be sitting there just talking, being completely nude. And what I don't like what they're doing in Hollywood is the whole AI thing, where they're trying to even for the extras only make $180 a day. Yeah, the vajayjay, yeah. Well, it's better than saying the other words. I'd rather say vajayjay. I'd rather say vajayjay. I don't even know who came up with that. I really don't know. But I think we went to Staten Island this month. And I think we went to Dairy Queen this month. And I think we went to Coyote Ugly and Max Brenner. I know we didn't do this. I know we didn't do the zoo this month. I think it's better to use the word vajayjay. I think it's better to use the word vajayjay than saying the other words. It doesn't sound as disgusting. Even though a woman's vajayjay is not disgusting at all. But see, the thing is, I like going to Atlantic City. I really don't have to spend any money in the casinos because I have a good amount of free play. The thing is, when the machines are not hidden and I can't get a single machine, that's what I'm spending. So when you're not getting a single bonus, like I went through 280 at Oceans the other day, not a single bonus. And we were playing, we were mixing up the machines. I mean, I think our bets were kind of high. Have a good one, lady. Okay, lady slots. I think our bets were kind of high, but you never know. You really never know. Low bets or high bets, I don't know. I think low bets do better than high bets. It just has a percentage to hit more. The lower bets than the high bets. I've had more wins on lower bets than the high bets. But when you're trying to get a big hit, and you're trying to get that big hit, a low bet's not really gonna always help. But a low bet keeps you in the game a lot longer than a high bet. So you take if you're playing the bad game, are you gonna bet 88 cents, $1.76, 264, 352? What's gonna keep you in the game longer? 88 cents, $1.76, 264, 352. I know for a fact 88 cents or $1.76 will keep you in the game a long time. I've had a couple of majors on $1.76. I really want the Buffalo one to come up. I really want the Atlanta City to get the Buffalo one, because if you guys do watch Payline Slots, Charles, that's his name. He's good at picking the machines. He's very good at picking the machines. I believe he lives in Arizona. Yeah, I worked a double on Sunday, right? I worked Monday, slept all day. Monday night I had Billy Joel. It wasn't that hard. Tuesday, I got home, showered, ate breakfast, then slept till 5. Tomorrow I have work in the afternoon until nighttime. Thursday I have a double. Even though I got tickets to Portugal the Man at Radio City. It's crazy. It's like this is like the seventh or eighth time I won tickets from my job at the Garden for events. And I hear Portugal the Man is a really good album. Those tacos I had last night were really good. I really like those tacos. Those were yummy. A lot of meat. A lot of meat, and they had a lot of it had some cheese in it, and it was made very good. So you gotta be like happy like with what you do. Like as a channel, besides the casinos, and besides doing streams, going to work, coming home from work, we do cooking sometimes. We do chat-alongs, like sometimes, like reviews. But I do like going places that I haven't been and showing you guys stuff. But it's very hard when you have competition from the slot community. And until I really build up the channel, until I really get to the channel where I want it to be, it's gonna be harder and harder every month, and I'm gonna have to keep hustling every month and keep on doing traffic shorts. Here we go again, shorts. Too hot for this, too cold for this. All those different shorts that I do, because I'm trying to build this channel as much as I possibly can, because my ultimate goal is to see the channel as a success. Because when we first started this channel, we had 0 people watching. Average, we have between 14 to 20 people watching, right? Even though we got 4,154 subscribers, which I'm happy about. And I understand we do the channel all different times of the day, and I understand that we have a lot of subscribers from overseas, or from Canada, or from Europe, or what so. And I understand that the analytics has a lot to do with it too. It definitely has a lot to do with it. Like if I was to literally leave my phone on all night, just a sleep stream, whatever, right? By the time I would turn off the stream in the morning, it would take whatever, how many people are in my stream in 1 hour, and times it by 10, I believe. So if you have 14 people in your stream, right, and you times that by 10, that's gonna equal up to maybe 1,400 views for that one stream for 10 hours. And depending if other people come in your stream when you're sleeping, I've had this in the past. When I was starting to build my channel, I used to do 24-hour streams, and I would look at my analytics, and I would see who came in when I was sleeping, and I used to do the sleep streams, and who would leave a comment, and what so. And you know what? Having a channel, when you first start the channel, right? You really don't know what you're doing. But eventually, what happens is you figure it out. Eventually, you figure it out. So what happens is every month you look at your analytics. What you want to do with your analytics is you want to do better than the last month. And it's harder sometimes if you have, say, a busy work schedule and you can't live stream as much as you want. So with me, I look at my top short videos, and I look at my top short videos and I see how they do. And then I look at the wording to see how the wording's doing, right? So I look at what's a popular word, and what the YouTube is telling me is popular. And then I'll do a 15 second to a minute clip, depending on how long I want to get that clip for, and depending on where I am. And then I'll let the analytics from YouTube take over. Yeah. But you just never know. Like, I personally feel like feel good. I saw a lot of movies this month, and being an AMC A-lister, I go to movies quite often. Next movie out is Haunted Mansion, but I won't be seeing that until till either the following week or the week afterwards. So I would see that with the Ninja Turtles, and let some movies catch up a little bit. I've pretty much seen all the movies in the theater right now. There's some good movies coming out. Yeah, I think Barbie was a very good movie. Even though it was geared towards the little girls, the storyline was definitely not. It was definitely not for children. Don't forget, tomorrow night is AEW Dynamite. And then Thursday is Impact. Friday is SmackDown. Saturday is Collision. And then we got WWE SummerSlam coming in like a week or two, and then AEW All Out is towards the end of August, and then All In is like the first weekend of September. They're like, yeah. So when I'm home from, like, say, working or got nothing planned, I just like to rest. I just like to rest and just lay back and just chill. Like, today was my chill day. Tomorrow's back to the sand mines, the gravy mines, they say. Tomorrow I'll be at work like 12 or 1 o'clock, and I won't get out of work till about 9 or 9:30. And Thursday, Thursdays is gonna be a double shift. Friday's gonna be a double, but and Saturday same thing. So by Sunday I'm gonna be like so tired. And sometimes I wish when the Mets are home that I don't have to work the gardens. That I don't have to work the garden. Like when the Mets have home games, I don't want to work the garden event. Even though doing both is great. Ooh. Hmm. Hmm. So my question is, if you're married or not married, would you still do your YouTube channel? Ultimately, in the end, the person that does the YouTube channel has to be comfortable with themselves. They can be married or not married and do a YouTube channel. Because in the end, the channel is not your life. It's just something to do. It's something to do to share on the side. Like the way I see it is like when I was in college. When I was in college, when I was in college, I used to have a radio show called Ross's Remixes, and what we used to do is I used to pre-record a lot of my songs because I was also studying new mass media technology. So I used to pre-record my songs, and then I used to listen to what I think is good and what is bad, and I would have a top 10 list of songs. You know, so that was fun. I mean, when I was in college, I knew I wasn't gonna like, get a grad. I knew I wasn't going to graduate. It was just for me. It just wasn't what I wanted. I was there because everybody else was doing it, right? But I wanted to just I wanted to like find myself. I wanted to find a career what I was good at. And the custodial field, that's what I've been doing my like since I was 16. That's what I was picked to do. So if you want to hear a song that I really like, if you want to hear a song that I like, it's by the Portugal Man, right? It's by the Portugal Man, and it's called Feels It Still.
Keep my hands on myself. Because that's the move, put 'em back up on the shelf.
See, this would be a good concert to go to. I really like. Why does work get always in the way of like my fun? This is a good song. So if you had a long day, have a nice drink. I'm having a White Claw because it's not that strong, and yeah. What I'm thinking is in the near future, if we don't always get copyrighted for, I would do more concerts on this channel. But the Bryan Adams concert can't make two copyright things, so I can't do a live concert on this channel for a couple months. How was the movie? Did you cry? It was a very sad movie, right? The next song up, because I liked him as a singer, and because he passed away, is Tony Bennett. We're gonna do a Tony Bennett song. We're gonna do a Tony Bennett song. We're gonna do it with a Tony Bennett song with Lady Gaga. I Got You Under My Skin. He did, he passed away. God rest his soul. He was a good singer.
I've got you under my skin. I've got you.
I've seen about 7 concerts this year, and I think about 4 or 5 of them, I live stream on YouTube. Only Bryan Adams is the only one I got in trouble with for this year. So, I really want to see this Portugal movie. Wow. That's crazy. So another question is,
under my skin.
No Hard Feelings was a good movie too. That it was like kind of like Risky Business in a way. If you ever seen Risky Business with Tom Cruise, you know what I'm talking about.
You never can win. Use your mentality. Wake up to
New York
reality.
Pizza is good.
But each time I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you under my skin.
My favorite dessert's ice cream. Rainbow sherbet. I like rainbow sherbet.
Don't you know, little fool, you never can win.
Hey, Warren.
But each time that I do, just the thought of you makes me stop before I begin. 'Cause I've got you.
This is really good. What I want to know is, right? If I stop doing casinos on this channel, right? What would you want me to do besides that? Next week is Haunted Mansion. We got Haunted Mansion. That's the Disney remix. I believe Danny DeVito's in it. We also got the Meg 2, The Trench coming out, Hearthstone. Final Destination, a new one, I guess. Till Death. We got The Passenger, The Collective, The Moon. There's my Big Fat Greek Wedding 3 coming out. Let's see, what else we got? We also got... So the movies I've seen lately are Barbie, Oppenheimer, Mission Impossible, Sound of Freedom, Indiana Jones, Elemental, Spider-Man, Across the Spider-Verse, Guardians of the Galaxy Part 3. I've also seen the Super Mario Brothers movie. I've seen Fast and Furious X, Transformers. I've seen The Little Mermaid. I've seen No Hard Feelings. I've seen Love Again. I've seen Evil Dead Rise. I've seen The Book Club. Then next week is First Slam Dunk. Talk to Me, which is a horror movie. Haunted Mansion. And a couple other ones. Like usually when you get into August, you'll have a couple more decent movies, and then September, I don't know. But see a lot of the movies are you gotta understand that the actors are on strike right now. The actors are on strike, so eventually, what's gonna happen is you're gonna see less and less movies and shows coming out. The reason they're on strike is because they're not being treated well, and because of the whole artificial intelligence, which means they can scan you and use your likeness without your permission and never hire you back again. And you know what's crazy is the music people, right? Could go on strike too, and that would hurt the business big time. Because then you would just have sports, and without having, say, music acts and stuff, and you just have sports, it would kind of suck. So let's hope that doesn't happen. Because it's gonna suck not having any new episodes of any of my shows. I don't think. I wish the YouTubers would go on strike. Because you know something? Tell you the truth, a lot of the people that put a lot of time and effort into this, what I feel is, instead of paying for channel memberships, instead of getting paid by your views, treat it like a job. Pay the people $18 to $20 an hour to stream. And then, so say for the videos or for the shorts, instead of paying a penny per view, come up with a different solution. You know, because I know YouTube is making a ton of money off everybody. And if everybody, all the big YouTubers and everybody literally went on strike, YouTube will lose so much money. But you just never know. You just never know what's gonna really go on. Personally, the reason I started doing the here we go again or the traffic videos or it's too hot for work or this or that, because it's easier than doing 4 minute videos where it's not gaining no traction. So doing clips or shorts is so much easier than taking the time and doing 4 minute videos. Is it a new shirt? Yeah. It's a brand new shirt. Brand new Billy Joe shirt. It says Billy Joe live in concert. And then the back says countdown to 150. So every time Billy Joe comes to the Garden, anybody that's a stagehand or a production or wherever, they have these shirts made up. And this is Canva, the company used to make the shirts. So pretty much Billy Joe is going to retire from doing the Garden shows next July. So it's countdown to his 150th show. So hopefully I'll get to see the last show. 150 shows in the arena over 10, 11 years is a lot of shows. And if you can figure, he probably makes about $25 million a show. So, like I was saying earlier, I was watching Mr. Payback, and what I noticed is he changes his bets. He doesn't when he's on the machine. He changes his bets. He goes up and down bets, and it's it's good if you have a big bankroll to do that, and he knows when to get off a machine and when to stay on the machine, I believe. And it's interesting. It's interesting, like when he gets a bonus, like what the bonus shows and stuff. So is it good to switch your bets constantly on a machine, or or should you leave it at the same bets? What I noticed is when I was playing that Money Link Revolution, and we were betting $2 a spin on $80 of free play, we did not get a single bonus within maybe almost 50 spins on the machine. I don't know if another $100 would have did any difference on the machine. I really don't know. Like, you can't compare like yourself to somebody else, because everybody's in a different situation. Everybody has a different budget. You know, I feel like, yeah, changing your bet does help, and depending on when you change your bet. I think staying on the same bet. I feel like staying on the same bet doesn't always work out. Yeah, what I'm looking forward to is I'm looking forward to the Power Couple slots. Hopefully they'll be streaming from the casino in the ocean on the cruise ship. Cruise ship, it sounds good to stream on, but I don't know. To tell you the truth, I don't know. I don't know if I could ever really be on the ship for that long. It looks good and all, but I don't know if I could be on there for that long. I really don't know. I like going on a plane because you don't have to be on there that long. But the cruise ship, like, even though looks like a lot of fun, you know. Even though it looks like a lot of fun, you just never know, like, just never know what you're gonna do. I personally feel if I get married again, I should be the one to make the decision. Nobody else should be making my decisions in my life. Because I go to work, I pay my bills, and I take care of what I have to take care of, right? It's not my fault. It's not my fault that one job doesn't respect me as much as another. And what upsets me is I'm at this job for 16 years. I'm at this job for 16 years, and they got all these new cats in, and I'm literally not getting scheduled as much as these other cats are getting scheduled. And I don't feel like it's fair. I don't feel like it's fair that I'm there longer, and I should be getting scheduled. I should be getting scheduled properly. Just because I only do one thing, it's not my fault. I earned that spot. I earned that position. Like tomorrow's gonna suck. That is the garden. I like the job. Don't get me wrong. I do like the job. I can't leave the job. I can't leave the job, you know? I like the job, but I can't leave it. I feel like when I retire in 20 years, all the people that have now, a lot of them not gonna be even there anymore. A lot of them are gonna leave. I know it. The problem is the supervisor's not going after soon. Like she's busy working too. Well, there's one supervisor quit. This other one's going to Vegas, so I think she got about 2 weeks left. And she always call my name on the radio. I would love to say, why can't you let me do my job? Why can't you just shut the fuck up and let me do my job? Why do you have to literally call me on the radio? Let me fuck up. Let me do my job. You don't let me do my job. How am I ever gonna learn how to do the job? Come on. So anytime we have a concert at the Garden and they're loading that, right? It's like it's first dibs. First dibs on drinks, waters, whatever. Whatever can fit in my bag. I usually bring up like a bag or two. I'll like that is left behind if it's good. I got some like plums, a couple of bananas, some apples, some oranges. No real junk food, you know. And then I got a couple of pizza slices, you know, not gluten free, or what's the other thing? What's the other thing that not keto free? I guess. Like Joe would say, Coffee Joe would say, no keto for you. Coffee Joe would say that. See, Coffee Joe needs his coffee. Ross needs his caffeine. It's the same thing, but I think coffee might be better than soda, because coffee is grown from the earth and doesn't have all the extra chemicals and stuff they have in soda. Coffee is grown in the hottest climate that you can think of. It's grown in the Philippines, Africa, South America, where they have the coffee fields. Nigeria. I would like to go to a foreign country, like Nigeria. You know, I would like to see how people live. Even Hawaii would be good too. You know, but I would like, so as you know, I have 3 plants in my backyard right now growing. I might add I might add 1 or 2 more before I stop buying some flowers. I have one I have one flower that's about 2 to 3 feet high right now, but it hasn't blossomed yet. And then I have a pumpkin that hopefully by end of October it will actually be a pumpkin. But they said with the pumpkin is it needs about an inch of water per week or something like that. I don't know. They said an inch of water. It doesn't seem like, but they say it needs about 6 to 8 hours of sunlight. And pumpkin is actually a flower before it's actually a pumpkin. So what happens is before it becomes a pumpkin, it's a flower and it has a fruit in it. And from those flowers, there's a male and female flower. They pollinate, and it becomes a pumpkin. And that stem is kind of like the umbilical cord, and then it goes into a pumpkin. So when the pumpkin's fully orange or what's the color, it's ready. It's ready to like go. The reason it takes so long for a pumpkin to grow is because it's a flower first, and then it goes into a pumpkin. That's why they say it takes. That's why it says it takes about 3 to 6 months for the pumpkins to grow, and it needs a lot of room because it's like weeds and stuff. I just didn't have anything planned today. I really didn't have anything planned. I was just too tired. Like when you, yeah. Well, it's not the. It's not. I would take you guys out to the garden like when all the flowers start growing. I only got one flower right now, and it's dark. It's not a super garden yet. I think in due time, it's gonna be a super garden. Like my goal next year is to have about 10 to 15 different flowers growing. What I plan to do next year is I have a section in the backyard that I'm gonna plant about 15 different types of flowers, and that's gonna be looking so cool. So my plan is mid March to April. I'm gonna put all the seeds in the ground. I have a shovel, and then by like May, you'll see all the flowers. It's gonna be so cool. And I'm not really a flower person, but just seeing it grow, like I've been watering this. I've been watering these flowers every single day I get, and it's just so difficult to get the flower to go. But you can see it's starting to grow. Here, the good question is. The question is, should you water the flowers every day, especially if you're not getting no rain? Should you water your flowers every day if you're not getting no? We haven't we got very little rain. It's supposed to be it's supposed to be like 93 on Thursday, and it's supposed to 47% chance of rain. 91 on Friday with a 10% chance of rain. Saturday, yo Angie, is 65% chance of rain, 89 degrees. Yo Angie, yo Angie, yo Angie. Yo Joe. G.I. Joey. G.I. Joey. Hey. We. I wonder. They don't have. They don't have. They don't have a Yo Angie song yet. But they do have a GI. They do have a GI Joe song. They do have a. They do have a GI Joe song. Yo Joe.
He'll fight for freedom wherever there's trouble. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe is there. G.I. Joe is for the enemy, fighting to save the day. He never gives up. He's always there, fighting for freedom over land and air. G.I. Joe.
I love the sidekick. Next time I go to the salon, I will be streaming my hands and feet getting done. You know? Next time I go to the salon. So I'm still waiting for the Yoan's challenge. Full body waxing. I don't know if we could do that. I think that would hurt too much. What is the Yoan's challenge? The Yoan's challenge is a 30-day challenge. 30-day challenge that you have to do everything. Excuse me. You don't have to do that. You have to do everything. You have to go to the places that her and Coffee Joe go to within 30 days. And every day you have to mention. Every day you have to at least mention where you went. Either by picture or by video. You know? And whoever does the 30 days of the Yoan's challenge will get either the t-shirt that I did the 30-day Yoan's challenge or a pin or a special Coffee Joe thank you. You know, with a special Coffee Joe thank you. I think that would be a cool thing to do, but I think that would be very tired. What's up, George? RB, B3. I think it would be hard for a lot of people that live in New York to go to all the different places that you guys go. But if you say, instead of doing a 30-day challenge, do it where you have say 10 places that Yoan's and Coffee Joe went. So you have to hit those 10 places within here it is. You have to hit those 10 places that Coffee Joe and Yoan's went. You take a picture or video, and you got about 30 days to do it. So what's going to happen is every time you hit one of those locations, you're going to either take a picture or a video, and you're going to just post it on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and say I went to this place because of Coffee Joe and Yo Ange, and give them a thumbs up. Now there was a Raw Says What challenge. Raw Says What challenge would be, it would be all different stuff. It would be, see how many like different food places you go to. See how many short videos you could do in a month. See how many live streams you could do in a month. See how many videos you could put together. See how many different places you could possibly do in a month. And if you were able to do at least, if I made a list of locations I've been, if you were able to at least do 10 locations I've been in New York or whatever, I will give you guys an official Raw Says What wristband, a $25 gift certificate, or your choice, or official Raw Says What t-shirt with your name on it and special design. If you're able to do, if you're able to go to 10 places that I've been to, and you have to have $100 free play at Bally's, I only get that at Oceans. But what I'm gonna do is next time I see Harry W, if he's down in Atlantic City with me, I'm gonna let him play $100 on my free play on a machine, and he can pick 5 different machines or play one machine, any denom. Whatever he wins, he keeps. Next time you see Harry, because Harry was pretty cool. I'm sorry we didn't win that time. You know, we had $200 in the machine, and I'm sorry we didn't. And we played three or four different machines, and we just did not get a bonus. If we would have got a bonus, we would have doubled our money. Christian and Lou got $20,000 free play. That was wild. They got $20,000 in free play. Wow. What would you do with $20,000 in free play? That's a lot of money. When did they? Well, it says $14,000 in free play. That's a lot. That's a lot of money. How do you get that much free play? How do you get that much free play? Is just all random, or is some casinos just doing it? Is it just like, is this just random, or does anybody could win that much money in free play, or do they get drawn? That's amazing.
I always say
They won it from a slot tournament? Wow. Yeah, it's crazy. If I had $10,000 in free play, right? I would do the big bets too. I would do the big bets too because it's $10,000. Free play. So you just it could go really quick, or you could like get some really big wins. So they won the free play because of they won the free play. They won the free play because they won the whole slot tournament. That's cool. That's pretty cool. I almost won a slot tournament once. I came in third. Which is not bad. But anyway, I'm gonna call it a stream right now. Thanks for watching. Thanks for watching Ross Says What Variety Channel. I will have some shorts out tomorrow. To probably a traffic short. Probably Here We Go Again short. Probably Too Hot for This short. I don't know. Like, is it okay? Is it okay for me to repeat the shorts I'm doing every day? Is it okay for me to repeat them, or you think it's like you think the analytics eventually will stop promoting it? I need an expert's opinion, like maybe, because the way I see it, if at my analytics on my channel, right, are doing really, really well, and the channel is growing, right, and the channel is growing, why should I stop putting out very similar shorts? I feel like the best time to put out short videos is really in the morning time. Not the night time so much because people are sleeping, but in the morning time between 7 to 10 a.m. is a peak time. So I mean, like, whatever helps. I mean, whatever really helps. If I'm not growing my channel right through slot play, because I'm not at all, right? I have to find other ways to build the channel up. So by doing shorts and other stuff, I feel like it's a good opportunity, because I'm using my own content. I'm not using anybody else's content. I'm using my own content. So I feel like since I'm using my own content, nobody else's content, I feel like that's happening. I feel like it's really happening in a way that is really awesome. And if you really want to know how to play certain slot games, you can play on the Goldfish app, Cashman app, Vegas slot app. There's all these different apps that you can learn how to play certain games, even if you want to play for free. Just like to understand the games. So I did want to play. Last time I was in the last city, I did want to play that Dance of Drums trio again because last time I had 2 bonuses on that. But you can't always play the same games all the time. It's like anyway, that's enough of this tonight. Thanks for watching Ross's Variety Channel. We'll see you guys on it. We'll see you guys on our next live stream, which is tomorrow night after work. And you guys have a good sleep, have a good eats, and don't forget to treat that vajayjay right. You know? Good night. Thanks for watching. And if you guys ever see me in the casino or whatso, don't be afraid to say hello, because I'll say hello right back to you. I don't mind meeting anybody that watches the channel ever. Because in the end we're all people. We're all in this together. And that's it. Thanks for watching Ross Says What Variety Channel. RSW Variety Channel. And have a good night. And thanks for keeping me company on a Tuesday night. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Thanks for watching. Ciao for now.